All right, next recording is started. Here we go. So we have Kyrie Jackson, round 2-3 projection, 6'4", 194. I like the size. Physicals, everything is solid, but it grades out really, really well. Good strength. 4.45 speed is not bad. Out of Oregon, we're here in the 4th round. It could be worth taking him. I really want to look at my favorites. Where are my favorites? This guy is good and elite in several different positions. He is top 5 in every single athletic ability. 6'4" and 313 at left guard. I don't know if I can pass on that guy here. He's a day 3 guy. This guy is elite. Once again, top 5 in everything. He lacks discipline. He'll get penalized. This guy lacks discipline. Will get penalized. Solid strength. Decent strength. 2 elites, 1 great. Two elites, 3 goods, but the solid strength. What about the guys below them? They're both right tackles. We're going Brandon Coleman, 6'4", 313, out of TCU. That's the pick. That's the guy we're going with. He's got the solid strength. Normal dev. 85 strength, good speed. That's who we're going with, man. Perhaps he can be our starter at right guard. Keep my fingers crossed. If not, give me the starter at left guard. It is what it is.
The Green Bay Packers are on the clock. It's the Bucks.
There goes Kyrie Jackson. To the Packers, we're going to have to make sure we take a look after the end of the draft to see how great he really is.
The Saints are on the clock.
All right. Here's a guy that looks pretty good. He's 5'10", 194. He's a slot guy. Nope. I have a bad feeling that Kyrie Jackson was really, really good. All of our favorites are gone, which means it's just a best player available. So this takes a little time. You have to kind of pick your way through. Cam Hart here looks pretty good. It's good initially. Kayleen Carson, let's take a peek here. Not impressed. This is where drafting gets a little more difficult. This guy actually looks pretty good. His man coverage is a C. His zone could potentially be a C at the lowest or an A at the highest. Catching, B, D. Press is a B. He's a day 3 guy. His speed and his agility is not there, and that's the problem. You know me, man. I love the Alabama guys. And stop, take a look at that D tackle for a minute. Jamal Hayden looks pretty good here. Let's take a sneak peek under the hood. 6'1", 196. Once again, not lights out. Take a look at the left tackles that are left on the board. They're all undrafted free agents. Right tackle, there's one day 3 guy that's left. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look great either. We'll flip here, look into the corners. MJ Devonshire. Pardon my silence, but there's just not a lot of guys that look really great. This guy right here looks the best. That's who we'll take. 90 speed, that's actually pretty decent. 92 acceleration, 86 agility, 88 change of direction. That's really not that bad. But that does mark off our depth and late pick for corner, so we'll mark that off the list. And we're still in search of that left tackle. We are in need of a fullback. Bunch of undrafted guys that are left in the tackle department. This guy right here looks okay, but I bet his bench press is horrific. Actually, he grades out really, really well. We'll grab him here. Why not? 83 strength. It's not terrible. Could be better. Acceleration and speed are up there, but that takes care of our backup late requirement. So our wide receiver, guard, linebacker, corner, left tackle are all taken care of. We'll jump ahead to round 6. And let's see what's left. Jermaine Burton is still on the board. That's kind of crazy. I say it's crazy. It's not all that crazy. He was okay at Alabama. He wasn't great by any means. A lot of these guys that are left up here were not great. Luke McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey's little brother right there out of Rice. This is the point in the draft where you're just clicking through and you're looking for guys that have really, really, really good ratings. And so here's an elusive back right here out of Washington. Dylan Johnson. Not terrible ratings. So you start to look at his physical attributes and they're horrendous. So we're not even going to bother. Jordan Jefferson out of LSU. Yeah, this is the part where it gets pretty difficult. You try to find guys. Here's Jason McClellan. Now, I think he's a little better than what they give him. Pretty decent speed, good strength. You know what? We'll take him. Why not? 90 speed, 75 strength. We can probably get rid of a few of our backup running backs and use Jace as a cheap rookie, you know. Final pick. This is where we'll look at fullbacks. Blocking is what we need. Everybody has the potential for an F. I do like this guy out of Oklahoma State, 6'2", 241. Middle of the road in absolutely everything. This guy writes elite, great, or good in just about everything, so we'll take him.
On the clock now, the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, the Cowboys. And that's it. That's the end of this draft. Let's get to the end. And we'll see how we did. We're mostly extremely interested in our first two picks. Xavier Worthy comes in at a 75. 99 speed, though. I mean, he's going to be absolutely a playmaker on the offense. Chris Boswell right below him at a 74. Not a problem with that either. Great back-to-back picks in the first round. Fourth round pick, 68 overall, but he could be a starter for us at guard. We'll see how that goes. 68 overall in the fifth round with Hayden. That's a good backup there. Left tackle, 66. Not bad. Not bad for a sixth round pick. 67 for Jace McClellan. Another good backup pick. And 73 overall for our starting fullback. Another solid pick. Can't be upset with this draft. Let me tell you, if you get a player that's 70 or above, you're doing pretty well. In the first round, if you get 73 or above, you're doing really well. So we've got 75, 74, two great picks there. Everyone else is a 65 or above, and then a 73 overall there in the seventh round. Those are great picks. Oh, let's jump back. We got to go to the Packers. And we've got to take a look at the corner that we considered taking. So, Packers. Kyrie Jackson was a 70 overall. Okay, I'm not too upset about that. Doesn't really break my heart. Looks like he's going to be a good corner to move ahead. But 70, that's not terrible. That's 2 points above what we've got in pretty much the same pick. So we're very, very close on that. So there you have it. Let's try to move ahead. See if we get a warning for the cap. We did not get a warning. Okay, so it's probably when we actually start the season. Let's take a look at our roster, and we'll end the video there. So at quarterback, we have Derek Carr. There's Taysom Hill. He could save us $10 million, so we may end up cutting him by the end of the preseason, but Derek Carr is going to be our starter going forward. Halfbacks, we have Alvin Kamara. Got Jamal Williams as his backup, Kendrick Miller, James Robinson, and then, of course, our rookie, Jace McClellan. We may end up cutting these two to save money and have Jace McClellan as our third back. Fullback, we've got Jacoby Buchanan, the rookie. Is going to fill in that role very nicely. Chris Olave is going to be starting. We've got Michael Thomas, but then Xavier Worthy, the rookie, coming in. Thomas will fill in with that short route running ability of 83 as our slot. And we'll have Worthy and Olave, the speedsters, on the outside to help with our new vertical passing offense. Tight ends, nothing has changed there. Left tackles, we've got the backup, and we've got our starter. Left guards, James Hurst, Brandon Coleman, who is the young rookie coming in, and we're going to move him real quick over to right guard and see how he does. There he goes over to right guard. Center, we've got Eric McCoy. Right guard, there he is. Brandon Coleman's going to step in, be the starter from the get-go. Right tackle, we're doing pretty good with Ryan there. Left end, Cameron Jordan. We've got the backup, Peyton Turner. Jordan with the mentor tag, going to help train up Turner so he's ready to take over when Jordan's ready to retire. We've got Carl Granderson at defensive tackle. No big changes here. Left outside linebacker, Chris Broswell steps into the starting role there. Let's see how far off he is from being a scheme fit. Not that far. 2 points off from being a scheme fit. So we're pretty close. At middle linebacker, we still have our veteran Demario Davis. Got the backup Monty Rice there to fill in the role. Right outside linebacker, Pete Werner. Corners, we got Marshawn Lattimore, followed by Paulson Adeboy. And we've got Hayden there, the young rookie, coming in at fourth on the depth chart. At free safety, Tyrann Mathieu could save us a little money if we need be. And then Marcus May coming in at strong safety. Kicker and punter are still the same. And as you can see, we traded away our second round pick for this coming season to make that the trade for the draft pick that brought us Chris Broswell. But hopefully that will work for us in the future. So this coming year, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks coming up in the draft. But the whole point of this season is to see how well our team can do. We only have 57 players on the roster. We are still grotesquely over the salary cap, so we may have to make some very tough decisions at the end of the preseason just to be eligible for the NFL season. This is your boy. It's your buddy. It's your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. Sweating it hard here in New Orleans with all these money problems. We'll be back at you next time as we start the preseason and then come to those really tough decisions. Hope you have a great day.